Check out this beautiful view of Dar es Salaam. Alright guys, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm Traveling Tony. I'm here with Luce. I wanted to respond to something I seen a fellow content creator make, talking about African Americans in Tanzania being unwanted, and someone in the comments said Tanzanians are, unwelcoming and arrogant. So I want to tell you firsthand, as someone who's been living in Africa since 2021 December, 4 countries, and I think probably 10 cities. I didn't count them all up, but that is not the case. That is false. Tanzanians are the most welcoming and the most humble of all 4 African countries I've been to. What it is this country, English is a second language. Now, English is a second language in other places too, but it is spoken between locals. So, for example, Luz, in Tanzania, do Tanzanians speak English to each other? Is it normal?
No.
They don't speak, they use Kiswahili. That's it. That is it. So, what you're coming across that may seem like, as arrogance or unwelcoming, they're just afraid to speak to you because they're afraid they sound stupid with their English. They're not confident with their English. Even her family members, when you go up to someone, even in other countries, Brazil, right? You don't expect Brazilians to just speak English, They speak Portuguese. So it's just because the other not the other, but the ones that are people are talking about, like South Africa, people speak English there all the time. I mean, they have indigenous white people there, or the colonizers, as we would say. And I don't mean to disrespect to them, it's just what it is. I mean, they colonized and they moved in and took over. But anyways, it's not the case here. These people are heavily self-reliant. Their whole GDP is based off of agriculture. Even the music, there's a law. My friend in Parliament I go to gym with here told me, Tanzania, on the radio, they have to play 70% of local music, and then 30% is other music. That would be like Indian, all the other stuff. It wouldn't just be English music. Now, if you go to like Kenya, you'll hear English music all the time. You won't even really hear Swahili music. I'll say you'll hear American music more than Afrobeats there, So just understand that there's a language barrier, In Kenya, it's easier to talk and stuff like that because they speak English amongst each other. Uganda, they speak English amongst each other, Here they don't. So don't confuse that with arrogance or unwelcoming. They're just afraid. Understand that. And then you gotta remember, we speak American English. So a lot of these people coming from like New York, for example, let's use New York as an example. They come speaking very fast. You understand that? You're speaking crazy fast, like you're talking to another New Yorker. Right? Like they do that.
Yeah, they do that.
They do that. So you can't do that. This is a second language. Do you want someone, it's like going to Colombia, right? And you're just learning Spanish, and you get a professional, just someone who just been speaking Spanish their whole life, coming up to you, going crazy. You're like, whoa, slow down, slow down. That's it. You have to slow down, And then if some people don't speak English at all, that is not their language, They speak Kiswahili. They speak Kiswahili and tribal languages. But there are a lot of people that speak English, but they speak British English. British English is very different from American English. You understand? They pronounce their words differently. You know, we say process, they say process. They speak differently. You know what I mean? I don't know, the enunciation of the words is just very different. So understand that. It's not personal or these people are not welcoming. They're very welcoming. They're very happy to see us in their country. I would actually say, compared to the other countries, Kenya, number one, has the most African American expats and American expats I've seen in the 4 countries I've been to. Then I would say number 2 is here. I didn't see any Black American. I seen one Black American expat in Uganda when I was with Travelversity, and it was an older brother. There was no young expats. Here there's a lot in Kenya. There's a lot of young expats. Kenya, I would say, has the most because they have a huge Black female expat population as well as male and different races. Kenya's very, very westernized, so it makes sense, you know. It's very easy to live there, and people are cool. But I just wanted to explain Tanzania a little bit. You know, people are a little unclear. I hope I was able to clear up some of the misconceptions that are thrown out there from comments of people who don't travel or may travel for a very, very short period of time. You can't, if you go to a place for 3 days, you can't make a conclusion on the place based on 3 days. It doesn't make sense. You don't have enough time to do that. Anyways, I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys.